Happy Wednesday. Just finished my workout, so you know, sweat thoughts. I just wanted to pop in here and give you a perspective on adult HoCo. Some of you are like, what is adult HoCo? What are you talking about? So this past weekend was homecoming at our local high school, and for whatever reason, I mean, it's a very strange phenomenon out here, and they don't actually go to homecoming, they actually go to dinner. And for whatever reason, our boys just are not into it, you know, like they didn't want to go. Fine, you know, even though we've been encouraging them, like, it's fun to like go hang out with your friends, it's fun to go to dinner, it's fun to get dressed up and all that stuff. So anyway, they didn't want to go. So we decided that we were going to go to homecoming. Well, I use the term we loosely. Andrew decided, well then fine, your mom and I are going to go do adult homecoming. And so and I use that term very loosely, he like threw that out there as just like a crazy idea, like let's do adult homecoming. And I initially, if I'm going to be really honest with you, because remember how I've been talking about how our brain likes autopilot? So, you know, we don't have the greatest track record of dates. When he is spontaneous like that, typically they go horribly wrong. He took me on a spontaneous ski trip and we lost his skis. He took me on a spontaneous date for our anniversary, and we wound up like having a dead battery in the car and AAA. Anyway, it was a nightmare. I mean, I could tell you story after story of like the best attempts at a really cool surprise date night gone horribly wrong. And so when he threw out the idea of adult homecoming, I was like, oh my gosh, like, can we please not get elaborate? Like, the Bowens do dinner and a movies. Like, let's just go to dinner and a movie. Let's just do autopilot. We know that's safe. We know we have fun. Yes, the skis were stolen and then we found them. Thanks for correcting that. So anyway, I was very like resistant. In fact, I was rolling my eyes, and then before I know it, he posts on Instagram that he's at the florist buying corsages, and oh yeah, we had a date night. Babe, you're interrupting the story. Andrew's reminding me about like one date night that we had where we were driving home through a shortcut through a neighborhood, and a dog bolted out of someone's house and literally like ran into our car. Thankfully, the dog did not die. It was not injured. I think it might have like broken its foot, but I mean, it was we felt like horrible, but it was one of those random things. Like, are you kidding me? The dog like literally bolted out of the house, ran to our car. Cannot make that stuff up. Anyway, so I was very, 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 very hesitant for adult homecoming. And then I see he's buying these corsages and he's posting about it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's like, is Joy going to be ready for tonight? You know, like just kind of, he didn't really tell me about his plans. He's just kind of like very, I don't know, subtly like talking about it, right? So he comes home and I'm like, well, I guess I got to go find a pair of shoes for adult homecoming. So I'm going to head out of here, and I made a hair appointment. Like, I'm like, well, I guess if he's going to do it, I'm going to do it too. So I got my hair done, I got my nails done, I couldn't find shoes, and we got home, and sure enough, there are these tacky corsages, and I'm like, are you really going to make me wear that? And so I was a little bit grumpy heading into this date, thinking like, okay, we're going to look like absolute fools or whatever. But so we go to the Gaylord out here and went to dinner. I'm wearing my corsage, and he's wearing his boutonniere, but of course he takes his jacket off, so he looks normal. He doesn't have his boutonniere on. And we wound up having a really good time. And the funny thing is that all these other couples who were following what we were doing online were like, oh my gosh, that looks like so much fun. I want to do adult homecoming with you guys next year. And so we wound up, you know, we went and we purveyed the homecoming mums in the local grocery store, but we did not buy one. I don't know if you know about mums here in Texas, but they are like redonkulous. And then we wound up coming home and, you know, doing a little dance under our twinkle lights in the backyard. My point is this. You need to have more fun. You need to have more fun with your spouse, with your significant other. You need to mix it up and do things that are outside the box. And you might feel a little resistant to that because we like autopilot. The Bowens do dinner and movies, right? But we had so much fun, and you never know. You might just create a movement in the wake of you taking the initiative to get outside the box a little bit and inspire other people to do the same. So next year, we are just gonna plan to do a bigger adult homecoming movement where we, maybe we'll just ask you to participate along with us and hashtag it out. But the point is really it was super fun. A lot of people got a kick out of it, and it gave them some creativity to think about stuff to do next year or maybe just this year, right? You never know who you're inspiring, but I really feel like couples need to just have more fun together. And for those of you who are resistant to that because you like routine, I feel ya. But you know what? I'm so glad that he did it. I'm so glad that he pushed me to get outside my comfort zone, because it was a really cool memory that we'll hold on to for a long time. So that's it. I just wanted to give you that inside perspective to adult homecoming. You guys make it a great day. Love you. Bye.